Hey, it's Tree from Tree Essentials, and today we will be talking about the rainbow diet, your hair growth, and how you can find time to still eat a balanced, nutritious meal on a go. And I look forward to working with you on this today. This is the health educator side of me, and also the busy lady type style too. It's a lot that goes on in the day, especially if you have a lot of things to take care of: home, work, school, nitpick, want your hair growth, and it's just like all these other things that are toppling and toppling and toppling on top. I'm going to help you today find a way to incorporate these things into your diet on the go while you're out, and as well just through an overall healthy wellness lifestyle change. So let's get into it today. And what I am first going to say is all the different colors of our food actually plays different roles on different parts of the body. So I'm going to talk to you first about the body, because hair is the last thing to grow on the body. So you have of course, your body here. I'm going to draw a person. It is ambiguous, meaning girl or a boy. But we have here the person, and you have different pieces like your bloodstream circulating, going through. You as well have your immune system going through the body. And the main cores of the body are in the inside, which is actually your brain area, so that you can do the control pieces. You have your spine, and you of course have your heart. And so these parts are very important and key to the hair growth process, because if you don't have these under control, meaning your blood flow and then your brain control, which means your oxygen flow, it's really hard to see the hair growth that you're truly aspiring. Hair is like one of the last things on the body to grow, meaning skin glowing, and as well your nail growth. Those are the last things that the body is thinking about, because the middle parts is the true important pieces to keep a human alive and functioning. So like, let's say if you were out in the wilderness and it was freezing cold, the wilderness would chop the toes, chop the hands, the arm first before it gets down to your heart and your brain, so it doesn't freeze to death, meaning the inside of you. Your body loves you that much. And I know I was like taking it too far, but your body cells hear you, everything hears you. So when you're not getting the food intake, meaning you're not neutralizing yourself, not bringing things in that the body needs, this part is gonna just basically be the last thing to wanna topple. So that means as well getting your water in. That as well means getting your nutrients, meaning different vitamins and minerals, and as well the food part. Now some people, they're like, if people are so excited about vitamins and minerals, why don't they just eat vitamin and mineral and call it a day? That is not healthy for the body. You can get enough vitamins and mineral and things of that nature, and that is really good to do, which I do intake. But at the end of the day, your body actually likes the mastation process, meaning chomping, chewing, things like that. It likes that process in the body because it activates other pieces, hormones, salivary amylase, so you can break things down. And when you are not contributing to these processes, it's kind of hard. So like, yes, smoothies are the go-to, and juicing detoxes are amazing, but you can't live off of that forever and ever, because if you were to try and go back to eating whole foods again, your body will go through a whole blowout. Literally, I mean, diarrhea. Okay, because it's like, oh, we have to process foods again. We're not drinking water and stuff only. Oh, I gotta learn how to form plots of, back together. So with that being said, your food intake is important, as well as thinking about the vitamins and the minerals. So while we're talking about the vitamins and minerals, note there are 102 vitamins and minerals that the body truly aspires and desires. And actually, you can get a lot of that from sea moss And as well, if you're not a sea moss type of gal, you don't have time, you think until I tell you how, you can as well do your daily vitamins and add as you go. So I add daily vitamin, meaning a woman's daily vitamin, and I'm gonna put in the link below one that is amazing because you want it to be a quality sourced vitamin. You do not want just the cheapest version and call it a day. You want to make sure it's a quality source. So we have our vitamins, minerals in order, and as well our water. Our water is key to the growth process, and not just any water. Yes, we have distilled water. We have purified water. We have tap water. We have spring water, deionized water, and we as well have alkaline water. And that's a lot of different type of water choices. So a lot of people are kind of used to going out and about and getting purified or distilled. And purified actually means it went through a process, it was tapped, and it took out all the vitamins and minerals that were found within the earth of wherever region the water came from. That isn't something you want to do every single day because your body goes through a process of circulating the water through the body. Now, if you're having certain medical conditions happening, sometimes doctors will tell you this is the better version. I need you to listen to your doctor on all processes as well. I am not a doctor, but what I am is a health educator, and I am telling you purified water basically takes out the minerals and vitamins that your body looks for from the earth, because when the water cycle goes on the earth, it hits rocks, it hits soil. Like, the earth has land at the bottom, so you need those pieces of constituents to get into your body too. And it's amazing to actually feel and get those pieces just from drinking. Your body is actually 85% water. So getting your water is key. If you are not getting your water, you're basically saying you want all your organs to kind of do what they want to do. Kidney functions, liver issues, cancers at times because not enough moisture, having more mucus. Autoimmunes because it's not having a balance, so it's attacking itself because it needs something from somewhere. Y'all, the water is important. Now, let's say you are a person, you're having tap water. You have tap water. Tap water is all you have access to. There are a lot of people like that. No judgment. I understand it isn't that serious for people to be judging people based on the water types they drink. It's crazy out here how people are with things. But anyways, if you only have tap water, what I want you to start doing is getting you a pitcher. Get like 3 pitchers. If you have more people in your family than just 2, I recommend getting 5 pitchers. Boil some water in a certain time, fill it up, and do what you need to do, and then put it in the pitcher. Tap water, when you boil it, you get out all the bacteria and such that could have been in the water, and therefore it's clean water at that point. Now, the public says that the water is clean. Do as you will. It depends on the area and region you live in, what the water type is like, and where it's sourced from. Now, you have as well distilled water. Distilled water is basically water that has been put through a process where it's evaporating up and then it goes through a flask type, and so it's kind of like extra bougie tap water, and it goes through and it becomes into this other side. That's fine for processes like your hair growth and certain face enhancements like facial products and things like that. It's really good, but again, you really want to get those minerals out of the earth. So that's why it is good with tap in a sense, because when you have the tap water and you boil it, you still can get some of the good minerals. Now, spring water. No, deionized. Deionized is going through a process where it goes into a factory and it takes out certain constituents to kind of make it cleaner. Now, Purified water, spring. What are the difference? Spring water is from the earth. That is actually the minerals that your body is looking for. It's receiving with joy and honor. And it's like, oh, you love me. Basically, you need to be drinking your spring water. Now, spring water is easy to get a hold of because they sell them at our local Dollar Tree. They sell them in outlots. If you have one, I mean big lots, not outlots anymore. Ice Mountain. You have as well other brands, Evian. Like basically, you read the back of your water labels and it'll tell you, and sometimes it's even on the front if it's spring water. This is what you want. This is good for your body, and it loves you because it's gonna really help hair growth process. It's really good to use in your body, your teas, whatever. It loves you. Now, alkaline water. Alkaline water is a go-to as well, especially when you're dealing with illnesses of certain sorts, because when you have your alkaline water, it is basically determining and showing your body that it wants a balance. A lot of the foods we have nowadays has a lot of acidity to be a preservative because they're a lot of put on the shelves and they process them to make them good, and it's just a lot going on. I'm not saying tomatoes don't have acid or oranges, because they do, but there are other type of foods that are having high acidity that actually causes illnesses in the body because it's basically man-made. So it's good to read your labels, but in the meantime, a great solution to help with the hair growth process is to get alkaline water. It helps with your body health as well. If you are one dealing with any serious illnesses, I highly recommend you getting your alkaline water unless it is prescribed. You do not drink that. I need you to, again, follow the regimens of your doctor, because I'm not a doctor, I'm just a health educator. But what I need you to do is get your alkaline water and reverse the issues that you are seeing, because you can do that. It's basically a buffer. So there are things called the pH system, and that's basically from 0 to 14. And the middle is 7. 7 is water. That is a neutral point. But everything else, so 6.9 and below is acidic, and 7.1 and higher is basic. So the acid, and then you get the alkaline, it kind of balances it and bring you back to a neutral balance. So that is beautiful. That is our first piece on what we need to talk about. And there are so many cute, cool charts that show you the different brands of water that you can get, at least in America, that follows for the spring and as well the alkaline, because these are the ones that I recommend when you are going on your hair growth journey. You're going to see great results. And of course, I am a stylist, so I would love purified and distilled, like when I'm doing deep conditions on my hair. I mean, not deep conditions, when I'm doing steam treatments, deep conditions. If you're going esthetician, these are great. So I'm not saying these are bad or anything like that. And even certain, when babies are born, people use purified, but it just depends where you're at. Spring water could be good for your baby too. So we have that down, and I want to get to our next spot, which I talk about our vitamins. Now, this is my favorite part, and it's talking about the rainbow diet. And yes, when I say rainbow, I'm talking about all the colors that you can see. I know colors make us happy. It makes you want to glow. It makes you get your outfits together. It can change your mood, your patterns and shifts. And that's what foods do too. So what I am trying to say, just start it out, if you're going to the grocery store to get your food, which a lot of people are, is act like this is the grocery store. And it's a box. A lot of times they are boxes. I don't know why, but they are. And we have here our aisles. Here's our aisles. Here's our aisles. Here's our aisles. You know, this is the produce over here. You got your meats. You got your bread. And then the rest are aisles, and then you got your milk. Okay, so let me label them. So you got your milk, well, your dairy. And then you have your bread, your produce. You have your meat, and then you as well have your breads. So, and then this is the aisles. This is just the aisles. What you are supposed to do on a healthy, whole diet first. There are people who are vegetarian. There are people that are vegan. There are people that are pescatarian. There are people of all types. There's some people that are strictly carnivores. I don't recommend that. There are people that are omnivores. All a vegetarian is an herbivore, just dependent. If you eat eggs and things, then you're not just an herbivore. But anyways, what I am recommending you to do, and again, I am a health educator, not a dietitian. You need to do what is required for your body type. You need to, ladies, people, if you are trying to eat the healthiest that you can, you need to eat around the grocery store. Do you see how I just made a circle like we're in the track? You on the track and field, you are out here. Yes, there is one aisle that you should go through, and I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. But these aisles right here are actually the most important, the outskirts, the dairy, the produce, the meat, and bread. And that is because that is what was beginning on the earth. We had the dairies, we had the produce, we had the bread, we had the meat. All this processed foods and things, it's messing and tearing the hair growth cycles up. It's a lot of chemicals, man-made things, sometimes actual ingredients that curb the thought process for the body, causes mood issues, it causes misfunctions, and there are things in foods like red dye. I'm so offended. Like, why can't we just do any other color? But like in other countries, some of our foods are actually banned in countries. If you live in America, they don't even have them in other countries because they know they're not good. So with that being said, I need us to get our lives and empower ourselves, because if we are the consumers and decide we don't want that no more, they're going to change with the flow. So let's just flow and do what we need to do and eat in this way. And you're probably like, what? I got sugar out of here. I got this and that. I never told you leave your sugar out. But what kind of sugar I do not want you eating is white processed sugar. You don't need white processed sugar. You need raw cane sugar. You need beet sugar. You need honey. You need, some people like agave. I don't like agave like that, but agave if that's what you want to do. You need things like that. White processed sugar is actually something close to the form of like what cocaine does to somebody who takes drugs. Like, I'm so serious, not playing, not joking. It's really sad, actually. So limit that, moderate that. But also in this aisle, you have your oils. There are so many good oils, and actually a lot of those oils should be able to go in your hair. Now, if you are getting oils that are not able to go in your hair and you are putting them on you, in your body, it's probably not the healthiest. So that you can find avocado, grapeseed, almond, ghee. You can find, you can find black seed. No, you cannot find black seed here. Sometimes you can, actually. It just depends on the grocery store you're going to. But the normal average, you can find, hello. So if you have oils that you cannot ingest in your body and you are meaning drink them and put them in your hair, then don't cook with it. Everything that goes on your hair should be able to go in the inside of your body, because your hair is like your body system. So you have you have ghee, olive oil, you have almond oil, sesame oil, you have grapeseed oil, you have black seed oil, you have all these different type of oils that you can find at the grocery store. Sunflower oil. I'm just saying, there are so many opportunities. And if you are one that likes fried foods and chickens, these are great oils to use versus using vegetables and canola oil. They're healthier choices. It causes less cholesterol issues, and it's just a overall joy to be able to switch alternative cooking habits and provide your body the nutrients it needs in a more nutritious and nourishing manner. So with that being said, that's the one aisle. And of course, you can get you some different dressings. But you can make dressings out of the seasonings that you get from here as well. I'm trying to find my finger. Your seasonings, you can make dressings, and your meats, that includes fish, that includes that. Your breads, naan, pita, whole wheat. I'm telling you, going in these aisles, you're gonna still eat and live your best life. And then the other aisle that you can go to is the one that has beans in there, the beans and things of that nature. That's a really good one to go to because it helps with proteins for those who are vegetarian. I am not a vegetarian. I like to eat whole, but for my vegetarians, if you are going to be a vegetarian, you really need to make sure you get your proteins enough protein, because when you don't, that makes your hair really laggy and flat, and it does not have volume. It's actually more brittle and breakage because your hair is made out of protein. It's literally keratin, and it has sulfide bonds and things of that nature. So when you don't eat meat, which I'm not choosing nobody to do whatever, but make sure you get your beans. Please, please, please. Some people like to do tofu and soys, and if that's what you like, then that's your choice, but they have different things that build up in the body that's not as healthy as what can be done with just eating the beans and making alternatives with like jackfruit, mushrooms, things of that nature. Now, when I'm saying all of this, this is for the grocery store. The number one place, and I love, love, love going here, is to support your farmers markets. Go to your farmers markets. Get your foods from your local farmers, and they will not only love to help and assist you on your growth journey, but you are supporting your local community. You can get everything more discounted at times, and it's within your area, meaning it's in a local zone. So you're getting seasonal foods that are closer to your area, which is actually really healthy for the body because you are getting something that you need in your environment. It's seasonal in your environment, less, and it's fresh. It's super fresh, closer to you. But if you're not going to farmers market, you can as well do co-ops, which is you growing something, somebody else growing something. So here's you, here's them. You grow tomatoes, they grow cucumbers, and then you go ahead and y'all switch. So you get some of the cucumbers, you get some of the tomatoes, and or make your own garden. If you make your own garden, I need you to note that your foods that you are getting in the body actually has minerals and vitamins that are specificated to your body because your hands are going on it, so it knows what you need. So it actually will grow more things for you particular to get you circulating and flowing. Now, this is beautiful and amazing, and I love talking about foods because I love to eat. It's just something that I like to do, and I can't eat all day. I can't do all that, but you can find ways to love your food in the process and enjoy what you're eating, and that's where the rainbow diet comes in. Now, vitamins are so important to the hair growth process because a lot of us are deficient in things. Now, deficiency, all that means is you're having a loss of something, and everything first and foremost is a cycle, and there is change. Like your skin goes through a replenishment every year. All our bones and things regenerate every 7. Hair growth goes through cycles of 2 to 8 years or more. So your metabolism, it just depends on the person. But what I'm trying to say is things change, so you are not stuck in any situation that you see yourself in. And I need you to note that, because you are not behind. If you are on my video right now and you are listening to this information, you are building awareness to the fact that you want to see change. And that is the first part of a healthy lifestyle habit. And for that, I applaud you and I pat you on the back. And I'm just excited to be able to teach you this information. Like I said, there's 102 vitamins and minerals for the body. And with that being said, I want to bring up the periodic table of elements. So if anybody notes, the periodic table of elements is actually the science of life. It basically tells you all the ingredients that everything on earth is made out of. And with that being said, humans, we have a lot inside of us. Did you even know that there's little pieces, constituents of silver? Like, you are really cool, you're a conductor. We have phosphorus, we have magnesium, potassium, calcium, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen. We have zinc, we have an array, y'all. It's just like a long list, and it probably sometimes gets super tedious to just know that there's so many things you need to do. But the first part is to note that these vitamins and minerals, because they have specific names and types of things they do, they actually include them in. That is why I say get your daily vitamin. And I have a link below that kind of will go and get you through to these parts and bits and pieces. But I, again, as well said sea moss. Now, this is really key, both of these, because sea moss has 98 things. So you just need to do plus 4 more, and you got everything you need. And I'm about to talk to you this in a second on how you can incorporate this every day. But in the meantime, you can click the link inside my YouTube below to see the daily vitamins I like. I love Whole Foods. They have a great system, meaning quality sources. So I like to go to them to get my vitamins. So everything you see today, you will get from there from me if you click the links. Now, daily vitamins at times do not have everything you need. So what you need to add, especially in the winter, is your vitamin D. Your vitamin D is going to be key, because that vitamin D is going to keep your bones glowing and growing. Your blood actually is created in your bone marrow, meaning on your hips. Yes, your hips don't lie. So if your hips are groaning and moaning and in pain, especially in the wintertime, you know your vitamin D is messing with you. And you as well know you need to as well add calcium. Now, that calcium is key to do with your vitamin D, because if you are lacking in the calcium, you are basically saying you do not want vitamin D to uptake in your body correctly. And yes, a lot of people don't know that, and it's really okay, because at least you're doing the vitamin D part. But we don't really get affected except in the wintertime when it's cold and groaning and moaning and all this. And then a lot of times people are like, oh, my bones hurt. You need vitamin D. The sun is actually less attainable because we're cold. We want to stay indoors, which I don't blame you, because I'm indoors too. But with that being said, another thing you can add to this is your nature therapy lamp. And this nature therapy lamp is gonna love your body, your mood, and it's gonna get you the sunlight. Yes, I said it, the sunlight you need off the lamp. So it basically mimics the sunlight, so it's going to give you what you need and keep you in your happiness mode, because that's what your vitamin D's, your vitamins are supposed to do. They are supposed to make you in balance and get equilibrium. So the body likes something called homeostasis, and homeostasis is a balance. Homeostasis. See, it got the word. Stasis, meaning static. I want to keep it there. Homeo, I'm your home. I am your home in your body. Is equal to what equilibrium is. Equilibrium, you hear it, equilibrium. I feel equal. That is what your body wants. So when you're having no pains, you're having good moods, you're having chill, you know your body is like in balance and in tune, because we are here to just breathe and be in our being, in our presence and essence. So these things are going to bring you those things. Now, how do you know what you are lacking and what foods? We didn't get to the foods yet, but what foods we need is based on your checkups. You need to go to your doctor and see, what are you deficient in? Vitamin deficiencies are real. If you are deficient and you don't know what you're deficient in, sometimes you can overload on specific vitamins that are not necessary, and that actually can harm your body. So again, I need you keep hearing me say, doctor, doctor. I'm not saying go get pills. I'm saying go get help. Go get assistance and guidance for the tests that they can check you up on and get you to your optimal place and plan. And so we talked about these things, our vitamins, and I'm gonna give you another list, and that list actually can be found in my community membership that is free, my community membership plan. And you can click the link below and get signed up. It's called the Growing Hands Circle, and it's the Growing Hands because you're gonna get your hair growing through your hand work and taking and empowering yourself with love. So click that link below. You can get your vitamin sheet. I said, oh, I cussed. You can get your vitamin sheet. How is it important, and how can you do it on a diet? On a budget. So think of the color of the rainbow, Roy Jabib. Roy Jabib. And literally that is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and indigo, and violet. So all these different colors, can you see that? No, you can't. Okay, I'm not using pink anymore. ROYGBIV. So all these colors are the colors of the rainbow, and they also go together with your body. There are parts and energy points in the body. And people, when we're Christian and we love Jesus and everything, when we hear the word chakra, it makes you want to turn things off. Don't turn off on me yet. I just want to tell you, there are different energies that our body needs, particular areas to get the nourishment it needs. So like your root and your heart, they're green. It would love. Your root is the bottom area, and then you have your orange and yellow. So that is your solar plexus and your sacral. Those are tomatoes, your breast area. Those are part of your reproductive organs. Actually, every fruit and vegetable looks like a body part. It's crazy. I'm about to show you a diagram like over here so you can see what I'm talking about. It's really cool. And if you already know, I know it's cool, isn't it? I get obsessed all the time. But your body, like your head is the crown, grapes, actually lung, alveoli, breathing in and out. And they look like alveoli, which is the sacs within the lung. So not only is it good for the brain, but it's helping with your breath. And then mushrooms look like ears. They help with sound so you can hear things. And your yellows, they go with the immune system. So the orange as well, citrus, lemon, things of that nature, limes. They are helping with keeping you healthy. That's your immune system. All these colors are gonna do different things for the body. And I'm gonna have a link again in my community. If you sign up, you can find basically all the different parts and how you can get all the healthy meal parts that you need for hair growth. And not just hair growth, but life growth. Because once you find balance in your foods and in your diet, you're actually changing the game for your lifestyle. You are planting seeds of change, not just for you, but for your community, those that you love in your life. And you are gonna start inspiring and invoking others for change There was a point I used to only be the one in my family to drink almond milk. I'm like, why are you doing that? We just gonna get this milk. Now everybody drink almond milk. Now I didn't tell them you have to get almond milk. And I'm talking about my family, you know, like my mom, my siblings and things of that nature. And I'm like, I don't know about that. But over time, like, let me try. And that's what you have influence. So when you're able to do things subtly in your own empowerment and your growth, you're not only just affecting your hair growth, but you are planting seeds of change. That's why we have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. So over here, you have all these different parts, and your colors of the rainbow is just your plate being filled, and you get your carb, you get your protein, you get your vegetable, and then you can as well get something sweet, meaning like fruit, some type of dessert in certain ends, moderation. But you do this over and over through the day. Now, through the day, you can as well get your snacks. I like to snack throughout the day. So your snack can be what? A smoothie. Then the next snack, apples or some chips. Chips are actually starchy, just depending on what type of chips, because some chips have chemicals you don't need in your body. So that could be like some salsa one point, then you get you a fruit, and then later on you get you some Greek yogurt or regular yogurt. Put some granola in there with your flax seeds. Like, seeds are everything to this process. You can start adding seeds like sunflower seeds. You can get flax seeds, chia seeds. They don't really have a taste, so adding them is not gonna make or kill your food. It's actually gonna benefit you with nutrients that you are looking for, and it makes you happy because it has so many omegas, and omega is one of those things that sea moss does not have. That means you have to add that in addition. So you have your seeds, you also have your nuts. So please don't be allergic to nuts trying to do this for your hair growth. And I'm not telling people who are allergic to take them, but if you have certain seeds, like you can do almonds one day, you can do pecans the next. And I'm not saying just eat them like that alone. Make you a cool dessert that you can add to the side. I just set up something. My lady next door, she said, eat pecan pie, and it's easy to make. I'm like, what? You do a pecan pie. You can make brownies of some sort. And I have a great link I will send for brownies. And meaning sweet potato brownies. Oh my goodness. And so sweet potato brown, you can make your own granola bars or granola cookies, granola bars. You can make oatmeal cookies. You can make chocolate chip even if that's what you want. Chocolate actually has happy endorphins in them. Not overdo the chocolate now, but yes, you can do that. Add your nuts to it, your chia seeds, things like that. It just makes it delicious, and that is a dessert. And then let's say you want ice cream. I love ice cream. I'm sorry, I'm an ice cream head, okay? I'm an ice cream lady. But you can have oat ice cream. You can have non-dairy ice cream of certain types. I like goat milk, and goat milk is a good place for certain other minerals that add to the body. You can make smoothies. Now, smoothies are a good thing that you can do throughout the day, and you can add in at that point. Last but not least, you can get your teas. And again, make it colorful is what I'm trying to say. One day you maybe want butterfly pea tea. I say butterfly pea. I know it sounds crazy, but it's butterfly pea tea. And then you as well then can do you like a herbal tea. So one in the morning, one in the night. Get your smoothie, get your dessert, have your apples, do your vegetable snack, have your chips. Make your meal. You don't need technically 3 meals out of the day because you can munch throughout the day and be full and get your nutrients that you are looking for and be accommodated. The coolest part about all of this is you can start immersing into culture. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm stretching, y'all. You can immerse into different cultures. Try foods from other countries. Look them up. See what you may like. Try a new country's food. Like, I love food from everywhere, and it's again because majority countries kind of eat pretty healthy. So since they do eat healthy, I feel comfortable to put my taste buds towards them. So Indian food is bomb. Asian food is bomb. Hispanic food is bomb. African food, oh my gosh, bomb. And a lot of times these things are plant-based. And if they are meat, the meat is actually a different quality meat than the meat that I normally get. And if I get meat from America, I love Amish meat, period. Kosher meat, period. I'm just saying, there's ways to eat in America too and get what you need out of things. If you're an egg lady, brown eggs, get them from your local farmers, local markets, or just get the brown eggs and get filling from that. I want you to just start making it fun. And if you are a person that is on the go often and you're like, I just eat fast food. If that is the case, start going to the meals, getting fries. That's okay. Get your salads, get your potatoes there, get your meals that are vegetable based, get soups, get vegetable sandwiches, bean sandwiches, things of that nature. And again, if you are able to get foods from other country, you are going to open up your palate, get new experiences in the day, and make it just a fun, vibrant process. And this video is a lot longer than most that I've been doing because it's really key to note that all of these parts are components of the rainbow diet. Getting your water, getting your vitamins, getting your whole meals, adding and complementing, making it zesty, make it life. Go on solo dates by yourself and do this too. And then take your people with you and just enjoy your life while you doing it. See your hair glow because you glow, and get real fancy with it on a budget. Everything does not cost that much. And if you bulk shop at like Costco's, when I say Costco's, it's the bomb. It is, because did you know that they have more organic foods than Whole Foods? It's crazy. And it's in bulk. And I don't like to get fruits from there. I'm a one person type of person right now. So because of that, I don't need that much. It will rot and mold, but getting your staples like your oils, your rice, your honey, not honey, I get honey local, your oils, your seasonings, your pot, yeah, like your canned vegetables and things, like you're gonna save a lot of money and see that you actually have the money left over so that you can go to meals on your own on these little solo days. And so with that being said, I am Tree from Tree Essentials. We have the ability to plant seeds, inspire others, and inspire change. And we are restoring our tree to grow essentially. And yes, our tree is our hair because we are like a plant. And with that being said, you have a great day and or night, whichever that is. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, I'm leaving, y'all. Please do not forget to add and subscribe to my channel. And if you are looking to book a consultation with me, meaning you want to uplift your wellness hair journey, I need you to book with me ASAP, because I can help you, empower you, and get you to advocate yourself with ease and flow in any situation in life, because that is my job and I love it and I get whole thrills from it, and I can help you do it in a very easy way. I am as well not just a health educator and advanced natural hair consultant, but I am a somatic movement and meditation instructor, meaning I like to stretch, aka sometimes yoga. And so with that being said, I can help you in any situation, and soon I will even be able to do breath work with you. So I look forward to working with you all soon, and you have a great day and or night again, and you just stay amazing, because you just built a whole beautiful process on your hair wellness journey, and I love and adore you for that, because we're doing this together. So have a great rest of your day. Bye.